and welcome to Hardmic. My name is Daniel Lyons. I'm here to definitely talk to the roster of Overdrive because there's a lot going on with Summer Series. More importantly, tonight, the aftermath of tonight's main event. Let's talk to John Baker II. John Baker, you're that close of being the world champion here tonight. What's going through your mind after tonight's big main event match?
I'll admit, I feel like the reason why I didn't get the job done is because my mind's been all over the place, including seeing the fact that the North American title's not even being held by an Overdrive guy. See, I was expecting a guy like Richie Rose to be holding it by the time I made it there. Then Joshua Lockhart shows up. I'm just like, wait, huh? Who this guy? Then he takes the title. I'm just like, well, my entire game plan just changed, and it's currently still in the kinks.
Yeah, talking about a curveball, right? Like, nobody expect the fans to pick. Well, I kind of did, but you probably should have been prepared, to be honest, for this to happen. Knowing Rose and his history with ammo, the fans are going to pick the best valuable option for the best competition. And to be honest, that night it was Joshua Lockhart. If I knew Lockhart was in the voting in general, I would have just voted for him. But Baker, regardless, you are Mr. WrestleCade, and with Summer Series coming up, is there anything you got your eyes set on?
Right now, that North American title is completely on my radar. That's part of why I feel like I didn't put Hunter away. Because, yeah, he may be the world champ. He may be the top of the roster. But I got my eye on that North American at the minute. Me and Hunter, we've actually had quite a bit of history before I came here. So that was really a nice match for me. Now I know why he's so freaking good. Now I know why he's been unstoppable. Jesus, my head.
But here's the thing, right? Like, Summer Series is still a couple weeks away. I got insight from the general manager before we went live that I know your next opponent, and man, oh man, is it a game changer for you. I don't think you've ever faced this man anywhere, and I'm pretty sure this is one of the biggest matches yet since tonight. So we're going to keep it going. We're going to keep the big talent going for John Baker. Do you want to know who your opponent for next week is going to be?
Sure thing.
Well, tonight before we went live, I got the announcement from the top that Ryan Swift will be facing you next week in his return to Overdrive.
Wait, huh?
Ryan Swift and his return to Overdrive will be taking on you.
Oh, wow. That changes literally everything. What?
Yeah. Practically a decorated world champion in his past, and he's here right now.
Oh man, he's a freaking idol of mine. Whoa.
Oh my god, I'm an idol for you, John? Hey, that's kind of sick. I had no idea. Man, you are the absolute goated one. You probably have a goated temple or something, right? I feel like you have one of those. I've always wanted one of those things. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That little portal stuff. I love the portal stuff. John, I am such a big fan of you, and I want to say it right now. John Baker, I'm saying this in front of everybody in this hard mic tonight, everybody watching at home. John Baker is the future of this company. Sure, maybe he didn't get the job done tonight, but it doesn't mean he's not going to be a world champion. This man will be the face of this company one day. You hear that, Tone White? John Baker is the future of your company, so maybe you should see that a little bit more often. And if Joshua Lockhart wasn't running away from the challenge, maybe John Baker would be North American champion right now, as he should. He should get a shot next week. He shouldn't even face me. He should get a shot already. Sorry, I'm very passionate about you, John. You're a pretty cool guy. I'm just putting it out.
Fair enough.
But basically what I'm trying to say basically is I feel good. I feel like a lot of people expected me to not be as good, due to what happened in WrestleCade. I mean, that's a whole nother subject in itself. Yes, I'm in a lot of pain. Yes, tonight I'll call out Aaron Waite, and I said everything I needed to say about him. He has 1 week to answer me. 1 week, and I know he was watching the show tonight. So Aaron Waite, I don't know if you're watching this hard mic right now, but why don't you come out your shell, stop being a scared little bitch, and come and answer my challenge. Don't lay at home doing absolutely nothing and crying and drinking all night. Why don't you come out and fight me? Fight me at Summer Series. You got 1 week, or I'm gonna come to your home and I'm gonna beat your ass, okay? Either way, we are gonna fight. And John Baker, we are gonna fight to the absolute full next week. It is gonna be a match of the year candidate with two of the greatest of all time. John Baker, you're that dude. I'm that dude. I ain't never gonna be done. 6 years in this company, and I'm going straight back to the top next week. Watch Overdrive, 6 p.m. Eastern.
Do you feel the intensity? Good luck, John Baker. You're gonna need it next week against Ryan Swift.
Absolutely. If there's one guy I know I need to bring everything against, it's him. I've seen what he can do. WrestleCade, you name it. Jeez. Sometimes I almost called him Mr. WrestleCade because of his history with it. I'll admit that. Don't expect me to hold back, Swift, because if there's any match I need to go all in, it's this one. Just to prove that I am the future. Because even though you've been here for 6 years, my 6 months has been something different. So there you go. I'll see you next week.
What a match set for next week. John Baker II taking on Ryan Swift. The only place to see it, Overdrive on Friday nights. But another big thing about Summer Series is we need a captain. We need a captain from Overdrive. And again, another breaking news announcement. I do believe we got our captain here tonight. So,
we do.
The question is who? And I got the general manager here.
Hi, Ted. Hi, Ted.
Oh, hi.
I'm just kidding. Hashtag Coachella.
I was gonna say it's not you, but thank you. So yes, we do have our captain, and I want Swift. I want you to hear this. I know you're here because you just spit all over a microphone. The captain of Team Overdrive and the man who will lead Team Overdrive to defeat Rise, Jeremy Barmore.
Yes, sir. How's it going?
Going good. I'm going to give the rest of this interview to you, Lions. Feel free.
Well, Balmore, you know how much I respect you, man. You're one of the backs that keep this brand together, man. You are a hardworking athlete. There's nobody like you, and I think this is a long time coming for you to become the captain of Friday Night Overdrive, because I feel like you are the workhorse of this brand.
Yeah, I mean that's what I've always been. I mean, when you think about it, last year I was a part of the Honor-Bound COH team as well, and let's face it, I'm going to be 1,000% honest with you. Last year, with the team that was here, if it wasn't for some foreseen circumstances, or in other words, the choice in partners that was chosen for last year, we probably would have came out on top last year. But you know what? That's not here or there. The fact of the matter is, you got the workhorse, you got the hardest working man that's in the business today at the captain of Team Overdrive, and believe me when I tell you, I am going to make sure, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that not only that we will walk out victorious, but that we will prove that we are the most dominant brand that is in COH. I mean, we already proved that we're better in just in-ring prowess altogether. But now it's just time to prove it to Rise. And we're going to do that. You got my word on that.
So,
Wow.
So I was just walking by, and he says he's the hardest working guy here. Did you forget that I've been here as long as you, and I've been working my ass off as long as you and as hard as you? And by the way, I'm not too mad that you are the captain, but I feel like there could have been some better choices. You know, a guy who's probably, been with multiple guys and yet has made every single tag team work. I mean, I beat you last week with somebody I didn't even know before, like 2 weeks ago. And we made it work like it was just something very simple. I mean, Balmore, I think you're just losing your step. Well, I don't think you're a born leader anymore.
Well, let me make this one thing very clear to you. The last time I checked, and if my memory serves me right, I was your first match in this company. And the first minute that you and I were in the ring together, I threw your ass around like I've been doing ever since you got here. And last time I checked, they say that there could be better choices. Motherfucker, I'm a former world champion. I beat you to win one of my first singles titles here. And you're going to try to tell me to my face that there could have been better choices.
I mean, a man. So the reason why I'm saying that is because obviously your tag partner history has not been the cleanest. Now, I'm not saying I'm the cleanest out of the bunch, but I think that I've made enemies into great tag partners. And again, I met this guy last week. I met this guy 2 weeks ago. Phoenix, great guy, by the way. Amazing personality. And by the way, we won week 1 together. Then we beat you and Brandon Ace like it was nothing. I barely had to wrestle. So I don't know about you, but a guy like me who can make shit work and just meeting somebody, I feel like I could be a better leader than you.
I mean, just because you make it work, that does not mean you're going to win all the damn time. Dude, I've never claimed to be a leader. People just put me in that position. You know why? Because when it comes down to heart and passion and desire in this company, no one shines out more than I do. Nobody even expected me to be in the position that I am right now. But I'm here, and I'm going to make the most of it. Now, you can sit here and claim all you want to that there could be better choices. You could just prove it, you know. You could just prove it. Instead of just talking about how there could be better choices, you could just fucking prove it.
Oh.
You know what, Balmore? I've sat here for almost 4 years now, and I have been in the same situation as you where no one thought, hell, I'm still there to believe that no one is ever going to think that I'm going to rise to the occasion, that I'm going to be that main guy. But now I feel like that you finally had a little taste of that. You're slipping. You're slipping, Balmore. And that is just the truth and the damn truth. If you want me to prove it, how about just a friendly singles competition, me and you? You don't have to give up your spot as captain, but just a friendly competition, me and you, like over the years it's always been. What's that sound about to you, Captain?
Sounds all right with me. Can we make that happen, Tone?
Sure will. It's opening next week's show.
Sounds good.
Just like my first match, opening against you. This time it's going to be 100% different.
I like this fire from Tyler Jones. I think it's very smart, very good. You know, you and Phoenix did great as a tag team, and now that we have new tag champions, are you looking at that as a goal?
Well, obviously. I mean, if I got something good, why should I change that? As they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So obviously, those two men, amazing competitors. Doesn't mean that I don't want to rip the titles away from them. I do. I want to add to what I've already had.
And there you have it. We'll see if the Summer Series landscape changes for the team. Right now, as we sit, Balmore's the captain. I know there's a lot of people here tonight looking to be a part of that team. We got Josh Wolf, for example, doing the media scrums today in his hometown of Atlanta. Josh Wolf, are you ready for Summer Series?
I am always ready for Summer Series because Summer Series is the best show of the year, in my opinion. Last year, I had a really, really good match. I beat down Richie Rose, won the Twitch Cruiserweight Championship, ended up becoming the last one, unfortunately. It sucks that it had to happen, but it was a fun time, and I was the man who kind of smoothed the momentum towards our side until things just kind of fell apart in the end with APH. But that's here nor there. I am ready. I really want this opportunity to be back at Summer Series. I feel like it would be an amazing opportunity. As amazing as it is being back home, right? It feels so good just being back here.
That's right. That's right.
I've been mostly just wandering around town for most of the day since I wasn't booked, unfortunately. It's fine because, honestly, it feels good to just soak in being back home, you know? It's always been just the greatest feeling on earth to be back where I'd say I belong the most. And I will also say that the place that I belong the most now is Overdrive. I've been bleeding blue ever since this brand was honor bound. And I feel like it is my duty as a member of this roster to put my name on the list and help plant our flag at Summer Series.
And a little reminder, Josh Wolf, last year you became the last Twitch Cruiserweight champion by winning that Cruiserweight tournament. The question is, a year later, what is next for Josh Wolf?
There's a lot of things that can be next, honestly. I still want that World Heavyweight Championship. I still want that championship. It's always in the back of my mind, but there are other places to go. Unfortunately, the North American title is suddenly not here anymore. The title that I built, the title that I made into what it is today, it's rather unfortunate and it's rather irritating, but I'm not going to talk shit about anyone. Joshua Lockhart is a highly talented competitor, and Ammo is a great business, a great show. It's just, it's infuriating. It is infuriating to see something that you helped to build up just vanish before your eyes.
Yeah, I mean, I feel you there. You know, after seeing new tag team champions at Swing Vote, I didn't know if the championships would be behind closed doors like the meeting, you know, but that's besides the point. Wolf, if you was to tell Baltimore your accolades to get on that team, what would you tell Baltimore right now?
Oh man, there's a lot to say. Again, I have beat some of the best wrestlers on this side of the show. I beat some of the best wrestlers on the other side, on Rise's side. And in fact, I've beaten the man who is running Rise right now. Twice. So if you want to really stick it in Ryan Swift's craw, pick the man who's beaten his ass twice.
Man, that was something, man. I don't really know how to respond to that. I mean, he is my stepbrother, but you're making some points here.
I respected him, but when WrestleKid came around, he went insane. And it's time somebody humiliates him, because clearly he's not received much humility even after Crude whipped him. So it's time to just bring somebody who's his kryptonite. Now, yeah, I'm not fighting Swift, but if I'm his kryptonite in matches, I'll be his kryptonite in Summer Series.
I see. Hey, man, I wish you good luck on your road to Summer Series. I know it's a big event for everybody here in Overdrive, and I know you're one of the possible teammates that could be going into Summer Series, no doubt about it. If not, for something else. You never know.
It's a long month ahead. We'll wait and see.
But now that we covered Josh Wolf, let's talk about business with Cutthroat Inc., because this has to be a good day for Cutthroat Inc., if I have to say so, here tonight. Yeah, Dave, you had a battle with Mike Angel. It was awesome. Probably not your cup of tea, you know, at the end of the day, but with Summer Series approaching and Rose getting that shot at that world title, how happy is the Cutthroat Inc. camp here today?
Yeah, we're pretty good. I mean, we're celebrating Swift's 6-year anniversary today. But you know what's more important than that? And just as important as Richie facing the world title, it's my 5-year anniversary. Where's all this hype for me?
I guess
want
it's
number one
next year.
contendership for the world title, and I want it on my debut. I'm more important than Swift. He couldn't, he's been harassing TPA for months on end, and he could get it done with him. And so, you know what? I also just want to say to Hunter Clean real quick. By the way, Brett's a better champion. But yeah, today's been a good day for us. We just vibing. And Richie's going to take the belt off of him.
No doubt about it. And another question for you, Dave, while we still have you, is this over for the tag team gold? Are you and Carter getting back in the tag team title picture?
I mean, everyone else for a while on this brand, for whatever reason. I mean, over in Rise, they know how it is. They figured it out. Just because you're, in a tag team doesn't mean you're stuck to that. So of course, we're still in the running for it. I mean, why wouldn't we be? I mean, we're the only ones besides, Jack and Aaron actually willing to put in some kind of effort to be a team and be a team player. So, yeah, of course we're going to go back to the belts at some point. Would it be now? Would it be later? I guess we'll have to find out. But, of course, I mean, clearly no one else is willing to actually put in work to be a tag team player.
I mean, yeah, if I was to choose another team, champions for that long, and at swing vote, Blackwell, if he's around, about everything that I just asked you.
You would like to hear from me, wouldn't you?
Of course. You're the star of the show. You're our locker room leader.
Hey, I never signed up for that. Why would I want to be the leader of these fucking losers?
Oh my god.
Hey, man. You already know we're coming back for those titles. We held them because no one was here to, challenge us for them. But at the same time, if it was anybody else but Chris Aaron and Jack Hunter, we would still be holding the gold. So I think sooner or later we're going to run it back and we're going to take the belts back. Oh yeah, and let me have my little 5 seconds here. Richie Rose is an incredible athlete. He may not have retained his belt, but he's coming for something even better. And he's proved that he can beat the champion. So when the belt's on the line, you're going to have yourself a new World Heavyweight Champion because there's no one better. Richie Rose is the man at the moment, and he's the man of the hour.
Indeed, man. Who would have thought that Rose, after losing the North America Championship, that he would now be the number one contender of the World Championship? How different can days make in a week? This has got to be the most interesting time to be a Rose fan. I've been here since the beginning. I've seen Rose rise to the top. The minute he defeated me on Honor Bound, I knew this man would be special one day, and the day has finally came. Now Rose is number one contender, and right now I'm being joined by the last member of Cutthroat Inc. here tonight, the number one contender, Rose.
What's going on?
The time has finally came, man. All that hard work you spent in the Ammo Dojo and years grinding to the top, you finally got a shot at that World Championship, and you got a shot at a man you defeated last week, Hunter Quinn. What's going through your head right now going into Summer Series?
Now, let me try and, clear up the air about the North American Championship.
Well, I guess he cleared up the air, huh, guys? Cutthroat Inc. Did the ammo just snag him?
There he is.
I'm sorry.
You're good, big man beta.
Hold on. Good?
I guess he must have had another big man and got distracted for a sec.
Yeah, I had to go beat his ass real quick.
Yeah.
Is it not good?
No, you're good. You're
Now
good.
you're back, man.
Okay.
Say what you was gonna say.
I guess let's catch up to speed again, right? The thing is about the North American Championship, I didn't wear it as the news. I wore it as a tie. I took it with respect. Okay? And I know a lot of people already mad at me for losing the championship to someone who's not even on the company. But the man I lost to, Joshua Lockhart, is one of the greatest wrestlers I've seen on Ammo today. And if anything, I would love to lose it to him. And he's running one of the greatest factions in Ammo at any capacity. And now it's just everyone's so mad when nobody could step up to someone like that. It's so invigorating that someone would not be able to step up to someone like that. I may have lost a championship, but now I hold something that I've been waiting for my entire career, and that is a world championship shot. And I will not let this go away. Everyone's been so close to beating Hunter Quinn, but I beat him before he could even get in that four-way, before he was considered impressive. So if anything, I think I has been the most deserving world champion for years on end, and now that I get it, I'm not going to let it slip. And Quinn, I know you're listening. You may be having the championship, but I do not consider a champion. I consider you a guy who has become champion by wild circumstances. And by the end of Summer Series, you will have the new Overdrive World Champion, the pro wrestling scientist, the big man beater, Richie Rose. One of the best to ever do it, baby.
And there you have it. Quinn, you listen to the man that you're going to face at Summer Series. He called you out, saying that you're not a true World Heavyweight Champion. Thoughts on what was just said?
Him calling me not a true World Champion is a bunch of bullshit. Let's give a little flashback here. First title match I had after defeating Barmore to get this championship, I defeated Chris Aaron. Then I went to one of Rose's boys with Dave Henderson at the biggest stage of them all, defeat him, and then we had Swingville with everyone deciding to put the odds all on me by making me face 4 other men, and look what happened. I am still the world champion. And Dave and Carter were both in that match, both of Cutthroat boys, and I know that Dave must still be a little upset with Carter eliminating him, but
nah, fuck it, we will. If I wanted anyone in that match to take me out, it was Carter. And look at him, he hit me with 3 finishers to make me look strong. What a guy. Shout out Carter.
Period.
And now I have the 3rd member of Cutthroat Inc. with Richie Rose, a former multiple-time North American champion. He's had his success with the North American Championship because it's the championship that's lower than this World Championship. The championship that you usually see appear in the middle of the show while I am in the main event. I've shown countless times that I am one of the best goddamn champions to walk through those curtains and get into that ring. I showed tonight by defeating John Baker, Mr. WrestleCade. And now, when Summer Series comes along, I won't change anything about how I am here in COH. I'll continue to show where I am at the top of the food chain. And people may say that Brett is a better champion than me. He just won the damn thing. I've proven it time and time again why I am a fucking good champion. So anyone that tries to say, oh, Brett's a better champion just because Brett's a champion, kiss my ass. And I'll show you what a sucker killer is a good goddamn champion at Summer Series.
You heard it first, ladies and gentlemen. Hunter Quinn told everybody who thinks that Brett Curtis is the better world champion to kiss his ass. Well, Hunter Quinn, I hope you stay confident, man, because the road to Summer Series is about to get rocky. Because I got a man that I asked if he could take that world championship away from you. He said yeah, wholeheartedly. He believes in himself. That man is Brennan Ace, and that man is your next opponent for next week.
Greetings. Hello, everyone. I hope everyone's having a good day because I'm excited as a motherfucker after getting a big win over one of the most quote-unquote dangerous strikers in Overdrive in Mr. Huey Blunts, which I'm pretty sure everyone did not expect, but as always expect the unexpected.
Are we expecting that next week? And do you have respect for the world champion Hunter Quinn?
Of course, I have respect for him to some extent, but he better pray and hope I don't win, because if it does happen, maybe somewhere, maybe at the pay-per-view, it might be a triple threat match. And if I'm going to be honest, I think it's needed, because I'm getting tired, and I'm pretty sure the fans are, of seeing two of the same people over and over again duking it out. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, can we get someone new, fresh in here? Like, let's be honest, Overdrive is probably one of the best shows ever on Friday nights, better than Rise. But the problem is, you keep having the same people facing over and over again, especially going up against the world champion. Now, if you put someone like me in there, who's younger, new, good-looking, against the world champion, even though it's going to be non-title, he better hope I don't win, because people think Summer Series is playing out, but there's always a wrench thrown in, and you're looking at him.
Well, damn, Hunter Quinn. Seems like Brennan Ace has his sights set on you. What do you think about that?
I've dealt with people time and time again thinking that they're just the best at showing their overconfidence, but I managed to bring them down to earth every single time. Brennan Ace, you won't be any different. You may have defeated Huey earlier tonight, but I'm not like Huey. I'm different. I'm different than everyone else. And because I'm different, I haven't had the same I haven't had the same support from all these people. Like, you've seen someone like Brett when he won the world championship. Everyone
here's the thing, Here's the thing, I don't care about the support of the fans. You think I care about these fans? Fuck no. I just look at them as people that are just giving me money. They're just nothing more than a bunch of lazy motherfuckers that are just here because they have nothing else to do with their lives but just watch me
speaking facts. I mean,
oh my god,
you know, this guy's smart over. Yeah, that was old me. Okay, cool.
Because,
go ahead,
like I said, I don't care. I don't care about making friends or none of that. I'm only here to make money, win championships, and become a star. And so far, I've already become a star. I'm already making money. The one thing I'm missing is some championship gold. And going up against you, Quinn.
You're missing.
What's that?
You're missing some women too.
What?
Ratio. You fell off. Plus, Hunter beat him, so he doesn't talk his way into a match.
Whatever. Says whatever. But I can care less. But like I said, the only thing I'm missing is a championship opportunity, and I'm growing patient and really pissed off because I'm tired of management always giving opportunities to other people while I'm here busting my ass. See, I'm trying to play nice, but there's so much that I can't stand. And if I don't get any opportunities, then I might as well have to do it my way and Trust me, it's not gonna end well for anyone who gets in my way.
Now, Ace, let me remind you a little bit here. When I first appeared here in COH, I was just this simple guy walking here with CG. We were a tag team, and first pay-per-view I'm on, me and CG win the World Tag Team Champions. While you're over here doing jack shit from all I care. I've not even a year into my time here in COH, I already held the World Championship. You haven't had your chance at title gold in general yet, like I have. I haven't got my opportunities and took full advantage of them. Because management here in COH knows talent when they see it. They saw it in me, and look where I am now.
Oh, sorry. I kind of fell asleep halfway when you're trying to give me your backstory.
Oh, fuck you!
Hey, I don't give a shit. You think I care about your backstory, how you came here and all that? Fuck no. I'm all about the fucking future. And I'm ready and prove to everyone that the 24 karat superstar is ready to shine on Overdrive and beating you.
You know what? Maybe I was wrong. This guy's got it. I take my words back.
I swear I'm getting tired of people interrupting me.
Also, Hunter, can you do the gritty? Because if you can't, then, man, you suck. Brett can. He's a better champ.
Who gives a shit about this fucking dances?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, don't interfere with Brandon Ace's time. That's all we got. We got no time left. So let's hit with the world champion one more time. You know how we end, right? The whole speech.
Yes, I do.
You're very familiar with that. You want to do that for us here tonight?
You know, I'm a nice guy. I'll let you do it.
Aw, that was sweet of you. All right, well, good fight, good night. See you next time here on Hardmic.
Watch out, man.
Remember,
And to me, the show
most
in Hulu.
important part. The most important part.